quick unboxing of the Sony ZV-1 Mark II. If you're like me and you do a lot of little product showcase type deals, I like to review products on this channel. Obviously, if you've seen my other videos on this channel. One thing I wanted to do, I've been using like a GoPro or a cell phone, and I also have a Panasonic camera that I use. It's over here. You can see this one. I'll use this one from time to time. But one thing I wanted to do is get a little small point and shoot camera. Well, I finally got one, and what I got was the Sony ZV-1 Mark II. There is a ZV-1 like regular one, and I think there's an F. But, you know, I decided to go with the newer one because I love the microphone on this one and the 18 millimeter wide lens from here to here. But the thing with a GoPro is you don't have that product showcase. Notice how I move it up and it doesn't give you the bokeh effect in the background and all that. Well, this one does. I'd already used it a few times, footage of reviewing those little clips up now and let you see kind of how it looks. This video is not going to be overly talking about the camera and all the features. All I'm going to do is kind of like show you what you get in the box and what I recommend you get if you end up ordering one of these. So we'll go ahead and start the unboxing now. I've already used this, by the way. I did put it back in for the purpose of this video. But one thing you're going to get is the literature here, which is basically, if you've used any Sony camera or used a camera, you should know how to use it. There's some warranty information and user manual in there, and they packaged it nicely. It was packaged just like this when I got it. Here's the actual camera itself. See that? Look how small that is. So here's my hand, and there's the camera. That is a tiny camera. We'll get into that here in a minute. You get this thing right here is a wind muffle thing that mounts right on the top. I'll show you how that works. And then you're going to get a battery. There we go. We got out of there. So now we're done with the box. Get rid of that. So here's the battery to these things. And I'm going to go over the battery here in a minute because I do have something right here that I recommend. So let's move all this out of the way. All right, everybody, so that's what you get in the box. What you see right here is exactly what you get in the box. The camera, so the battery on this thing is the MP-BX1 lithium ion. It looks to be a 3.6 volt, 4.5 watt hours, 1,240 milliamps, and it is a Sony branded battery. But you know what? I found some good backup ones to that. And this little wind sock right here, this little wind muff thing goes on just, the microphone is amazing on this camera, by the way. I have a mic on this, but the camera mic on this is, I don't need to add an external mic. So that's one thing I also eliminated, was having an external mic. You see how that just mounts right into, that is a hot shoe. So a hot shoe means that you get power from this. If you look down in there, you can see there's little pins right there. There's mics that are designed to get power from the camera, so you don't have to go to this right here. And I will cover that here in a minute, so we'll put this down. There's a few things I'm going to recommend you get with this camera. So I went ahead, you know, I knew I got one battery with it, but what I found was these very affordable battery packs right here. You get 2 battery packs, and I've used these and they work awesome. These things work just as well, and they're even like more, like this is a 1,600 milliamp, this is a 1,240. Yeah, I get it, they might not be branded Sony. The Sony batteries are a little pricey. So what I did, I decided to go with these, give these a whirl. I'm going to be using, I've already used them several times, but one thing you get this cool charger with it. So the charger, you just load the batteries like this down in there. All of them, you got to make sure you're going the right way. And then you use a USB-C. You get the USB-C cable, comes with it, plugs in right there. Then it goes red light to green light and lets you know. You get a little set of instruction with that. I recommend this too. Very handy. And actually, I'll use one of those batteries because I know they're fully charged. I won't even use the Sony battery, and I'm going to show you. Oh, one other thing you want to get with this, I went ahead and ordered the Extreme Plus SanDisk. I always use SanDisk in all my cameras. You can see right here, this one right here is the V30. It's the highest rating that's, you know, it's the most affordable highest rating. Get a little case with it. I got me a 120, 128, but you could get a higher one, 256 or something like that if you want to. So I'm going to put that in there. Always have a good memory card facing out, and the batteries go in just like this. what they did, they moved this corner 20 port, they moved it over, so now you can access it. So imagine this, everybody. You got it on your tripod or something. I can access that battery door, and my card and battery I can change out. So if I have to change out batteries, one of the biggest complaints about the ZV-1 was the fact that they couldn't access that battery door, and that really matters to me. I know it might not matter to a lot of people. Oh yeah, and then also, I went ahead and ordered me one of the DigiPower, 50 LED lights right here. Highly recommend this. This comes with a phone holder. You get a little, I don't need this, but you know what? It's nice that they have that. And you get a few little diffusers that go over front of it. That's really nice that it has it, but check out how bright this thing is. It's very high quality. This is a high quality. It's also charged with USB mini right down there at the bottom. And you do have the cables over there. You do get a cable with it. Hold that down and check this out. There's the low setting, medium, and high. And then look how great that looks. This looks really, see, watch. I have lights set up here, but watch when I take it off. Now watch. See how it really kind of lights up all of this? It looks really good. I don't really run it on this, but I do like the fact that I have it, and I'll just run it right there like that. If I want to run it, that's how you run it, because you don't get a flash, you don't get a light with this camera. That's one thing you don't get with this, and I figured I'd go ahead and get one of these. This lens is a 18 to 50 millimeter lens, and it has a small focal point. I don't think you're going to get good low light on this thing anyway. I'm not filming a lot in low light. I got this for one feature on this thing, and I'm going to show you what that feature is. Let me clean this stuff up. What I'm going to do, as soon as you open this up, there is settings on this to turn this on and off. So as soon as you open it up, it has a flip screen where you could film this away like that or like this. And what I like is the fact, oops, I just turned it, started recording. So I'm just going to kind of like, I'm not going to go through a lot of the features on this thing. I'm just going to kind of show you some of the features on this. I absolutely love this camera, because watch this. So this is one of the features on this that I was talking about. There's a product showcase on this camera that, so you go to your settings. This is a touch screen, by the way. You can go over here, go down to the little camera logo there, go over, go all the way down to 12, see shooting option. See where it says product showcase set, cinematic vlog set, self timer. Go over, notice what I have on, product showcase. Set that to on. Now, what does product showcase do for you? Well, let me show you something real quick. So you see how I'm showing you this light. Watch this. Now watch it in this camera here. So what it does, it adjusts and gives you a good clean depth of field showing the products. And it just has a better depth of field and a better look than something, say, like a GoPro that's more just kind of like a wide open here. And it's got a 1-inch sensor on it, so it has a really nice, good sensor on it. The GoPro sensor is a little small, and the GoPro has a tendency to overheat after I'm filming for a while. So there's a lot of problems that I've been encountering with the GoPro. And then this thing is just a beast to set up. And I just quit using it altogether. I use it for pictures. I like taking pictures with this. But this takes pictures, this takes video, and the fact that you can, how small it is, and you can put it on a selfie stick. You can take it places. I can film. It's got active stabilization on it. Works perfect. Films 4K by 30. It does not do 60, but we're doing product reviews. What I got it for, and what you're probably looking at this video for, product reviews, and that's why I have it. So I don't even run the active stabilization. I put it on a tripod and then use it just like this and then talk, because the mics are really good on this, everybody. They done a really good job on the mics. I was very impressed. I do have a microphone that mounts on here, but I doubt I'll ever use it. I recommend just going ahead and forking up a little more and getting the Mark II over the one, because of the wider lens, the better microphone, which we all need as product reviewers, and the product showcase on there and how that works. I think that's just that's worth it right there. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the Sony ZV-1 M2. See y'all in the next video.